How you doing, guys? I'm Sean. You're very welcome to this channel. Guys, today's video I'm going to be talking about fear and how it could be holding you back in your life and how we can actually implement a few things to say bye-bye to fear once and for all. Now, first and foremost, I want to say that, you know, don't, try to aspire to get all fear out of your life, because you need to have some fear in your life, because fear in itself will actually be preventing you from getting into a situation, along with common sense, of course. But fear could be actually something inside your stomach actually saying, no, no, I'm too frightened to go into that environment, and you pull back out. That sort of fear is okay and that's natural. It's the fear I'm talking about is the one that's holding you back from actually really enjoying your life, living your life, progressing through life, and having a lot of happiness in your life as a result of that mindset. And that's all it is, really. Fear is just as a result of something that's happened to your past or currently happening in your present. Maybe it's a story somebody's told you, maybe it's an experience you've actually experienced, but what's happened is you've carried that fear with you throughout life. And this is where you're going to have to look at it and assess it, irrespective of what it is. You could have fear of, starting a new life, fear of moving to a different country, fear of starting a new job, fear of starting a business. It could be fear for anything. What I want you to do is really look at it. Get yourself a notepad and a pen or a pencil and actually write down what it really is you're fearful of. Just go down the list, write it all out, just keep writing. Don't try to analyze it, just set yourself up for maybe 20 things. Say, I want to write down 20 things I'm fearful of, and just constantly write. Don't think too much, just keep flowing with it. Then reassess that list and see how many of them are actually the same thing. Because there's a lot of times the fear in itself is a pattern shown. It's all stemming down to a past experience, and you might be able to associate it straight to a particular point in your past. If that's the case, then that's going to be far easier for you to get rid of, because the past is gone, your past experience is gone, the good and the bad. Sadly though, a lot of people would be bringing that forward with them. You could have fear for commitment. You could be in a loving relationship currently now, but maybe in a previous relationship it might have ended in divorce or a bad relationship, and as a result of that you're fearful of taking the next step if you decide to, or your partner wants to say, let's say, get married. You're fearful of what would happen. Is the business going to succeed? Is it going to fail? You're associating with the past. So what I would say to you to do is, whatever you're fearful of, write down the list, what it actually is you're fearful of. Have a look at it. Start to dissect it. Start to strip it down. Now, if for talk's sake you're wanting to set up a business, what I would say to you is, if you've explored the possibility that one, you're able to do it, your business idea, your business venture, that you could actually fulfill that, you can do it, you've got the qualifications, you've got the expertise and skill to follow through and do it. You've checked the location of where you were going to be setting up your business. Is there a need for it? Is there demand for it? Once you've gone through all the business thought form of it and it all ticks the boxes, and you find out there's only the fear aspect of it, I would say, what have you got to lose? Really, what have you got to lose? Because you could be going through your life sitting working in a job for peanuts, and it's holding you back, that bit of fear. When if you just follow through on it, you could have the job of your dreams, you could have the career of your dreams, you could have the relationship of your dreams, you could be living in the house of your dreams if you wanted to. So I want you to assess that thing that's inside your life now that you're fearful of. Ask yourself, have you let it build up? Have you made a mountain out of a molehill? What I would suggest you to do is get yourself a pad, a paper, pen. Take a walk into nature if possible. Get away from that environment that you're currently normally in. So in other words, if you're in a stressful place at home, the last thing you want to do is try to work this out. Go out into the garden if you've got a garden, or try to go somewhere in nature. Sit down, relax. Really think about what you want out of life. And then start to look at the thing that's fear, of what's holding you back. Try to see for what it really is. Start bringing it down till you could probably narrow it down to 2 or 3 things in your life. Where if you don't analyse it, you'll probably think it's 101 things. But once you start stripping it down, you'll start to locate what maybe the 1 or 2 issues is you've got. Once you do that, then you assess that, and then you actually focus on those 2 things, and you'll change them. But as I tell you, guys, don't let fear hold you back. As I say, tell you, you've got a whole wonderful future ahead with you. Fear is keeping you exactly where you are now. And I think it's about time you step up to the mark and say, you know what, I'm not going to let fear and going to hold me back anymore. Turn this around. Address this thing that you've got, that fearful thing you've got, and I guarantee you, you've built it up until something that it's not there. I guarantee you can strip it right down to the bare bones, and you'll realise that it's just something in your past, some past experience that I guarantee you're not going to be able to remember fully exactly how you felt at that time. But you're here now, you've got through it, whatever you went through, whatever that fearful thing happened in the past, you've got through it, you're here now. You'll never be able to recreate that. It's gone completely in the past. You'll never, ever be able to revisit that again. So leave it in the past, strip it down to bare bones, have a look at it, assess it, and just move on from this, guys. There you go, guys. Listen, thanks very much for watching. If you haven't already done so, please do subscribe. You can leave any comments, any questions, any film requests down below, and I'll certainly do them for you. Guys, listen, send you love from Ireland. Thanks again for watching. See you later.